What's up, guys? Welcome back to North Country Off Grid. Today we're going to do a little DIY chicken feeder.
What DIY?
Do it yourself. Alright guys, so today we were at our local feed store and we were looking for a chicken feeder. Our chickens usually get to free range throughout the year, but coming into the winter time we're going to provide feed for them and really try to up their egg production. So while we were there, we were looking at their chicken feeders, and all the chicken feeders that they had open tops. And if you have chickens, you know that the chickens are going to get up on top of the chicken feeders and they're going to poop in them. They're going to poop all over their food. Well, we saw that that was a problem. We didn't find any lids for any of the models that they had, so we decided to make our own. So today we're going to use some PVC. We've got a 90-degree elbow. It's a sweeping, long sweeping elbow. And we got a cap. And we've got a 10-foot stick of 3-inch PVC. So we're going to take these pieces and we're going to turn them into our own gravity-fed chicken feeder. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Kinley's going to help out today. Here we go. Alright guys, so really quick we're going to go over the tools needed for this. It's super simple and it was much cheaper than buying the already assembled factory-made feeders. So what we've got is just a little hacksaw for cutting our PVC. We've got our all-purpose cement. Now this is going to clean it, or it's going to prime it as well as glue it, so that'll work for us. We've got a 90-degree long sweeping elbow. You can see right there. Says what you need. There's what it looks like. And all it's going to do is turn the corner for us. And then we've got an end cap. So we got a cap for the end, and you guys are going to see how we're going to put this thing together. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our pipe and we're going to cut it in a little less than half. So one side's going to be about a foot or so longer than the other. And what we're going to do is just eyeball everything. There's no need to measure this stuff. It's just all willy-nilly numbers, which is totally fine. So we're going to take this thing, we're going to figure half is about right there. So we're going to add, let's say, about a foot and a half. So let's go there.
Okay.
Let's go there. And you'll see why here in a second. So we'll go there.
What side are we using?
Don't drop that in. It's gonna fall. Yep. All right. All right, guys, so we've made our first cut. Now, what we're gonna do, let's see which one's longer here.
This one.
All right, we cut it almost perfectly in half. All right, so hold that one. This one's a little bit longer, so we're gonna use it.
Ready?
All right, guys, so you can see our feeder starting to come together. So our grain's going to come down, and it's going to turn our corner, and it's going to come out. Now we've got nothing to come out into, so we're going to use our excess piece to cut off about 13, 14-inch piece, which is going to allow a few birds to get at it. And that's what we want.
That will kill you now.
Alright guys, so we've got our excess piece now. We're going to get it set up to make our next cut, and we're looking for about 14, 15 inches. That looks about right. Alright. So that was not a great cut, as you can see. But it's okay. It's just a chicken coop. It's going to work.
Okay, what are we doing?
So, you see it coming together now. What we're going to do is bury this piece in here. We're going to have to clean it up a little bit, get those burrs off so that it'll go in there. But it's going to go in there like that. And then we're going to cap it like that. but we need to provide the birds a place to eat. So we're gonna have to make some notches in here. Now I want this thing to stay rigid because I know they're gonna stand on it or jump on it. So we're gonna try and cut just little half slots, leave a little bit in the center so that it's not just a half tube the entire way and it becomes a little less rigid.
I have a question.
What's up, baby?
How the beak's gonna fit through that little hole?
You know what? That's a good idea. Maybe we should drill holes in it. Think we should do that? I think I only got a paddle bit though. I don't know where a hole saw's at. It's a good idea. Kinley came up with a good idea. We'll be back. Alright guys, well, we were looking for our little hole saw to create a different design for this thing. Shelby hollered at us, hey, we're going live in 30 minutes. So guys, this project right now is to be continued. So we will be back tomorrow.
Bye! Looks like a boat.
It is a boat. Hey guys, welcome back. It is now the next day. There's the piece we were looking for. Not as pretty as I wanted it, but it's gonna work. Cuts aren't too straight, but it's just a chicken feeder. It'll be alright. Got rid of McKinley, got Deegan helping out this morning, so he's gonna help us finish it out. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put it together and just kind of mock it up before we get to gluing. We want to make sure it's all gonna fit together once we do glue it.
Oh. Would you?
Hold that up.
Put your snout into here.
Alright guys, so we got it looking good. Everything seems to fit, or is going to fit. So what we're going to do is just clean off all of our parts before we put the adhesive on it, just to make sure all the plastic pieces that we just got done cutting, any dirt, anything like that that's on it, will this will allow it to adhere. Alright, so we got our general purpose, all-purpose cement. So we're going to glue this part first. And all we're gonna do is take this and just rub it around. Make sure we get plenty all around the tube. And then we're also going to do the inside here. If you guys are messing with this stuff, you can see it's got a rim in there. Kind of shows you as far as it's gonna sit. So there's no need to go past that. You can see how it's wobbling. So then we're going to take our piece right here. Alright, so that's ugly, but it is in. I've got it wedged in tight. So what we're going to be able to do when this dries is come back and cut this away, and then this piece will come off. So they'll have two little separate dishes to be eaten. Alright guys, so we're inside the chicken coop, and this is where we're going to put our feeder. I don't know if this is the greatest spot, but it's the spot we chose. So I'm not exactly sure how high we want this thing off the ground, but I can see already that I made it a little bit too big. And if I go too high, Callie won't be able to do her chores, which is feeding the chickens. I also won't be able to fill it. So I think keeping it kind of low is going to be okay. I think this would be a good spot for them to come over. And then hopefully with it being low enough, they don't feel like stepping up on it to sort of roost or get high, which chickens like to do. Get out of here, pig! Alright, one down. What do I do with the other one? Look out, Dixie. Get out. Oh, don't pull too much.
You want me to fill this up?
Alright guys, so we've got it attached now. You can see it's there, the way we've got it manipulated down there with that baling twine. Even when we put quite a bit of weight in this thing, it's not going to slide down. So that height is where it is. So the next step is going to be to go get some feed and fill it up, which we're going to do right now. Don't be wasting it. You gotta be quiet. Alright guys, so we got our bucket of feed. We're putting it in our tube. We're going to see how this thing works out. We've trapped all the birds out except for one guinea hen. Here we go. Need a better pour.
Do you think this, it would be better if we pour it down in here?
Alright guys, so as you saw, it filled great. It stopped it. It's going up the tube. We need probably a little bit of a funnel system up top so that we're not wasting so much. Of course, these animals found an escape hole. They're going to clean up everything that's down here, but we're just trying to minimize waste. So, moment of truth, let's let these birds in here and see how they do. As you can see, this thing is going to work for us. It's serving the purpose we want it to serve, and that is to be able to put a little bit more feed out for these birds throughout the winter time. Now, I don't know how much this is going to hold and how long it's going to last, but as the days go on, we'll be able to figure it out. If it's a 2-day supply, a 3-day supply, a 4-day supply, or a 5-hour supply, we don't know yet. But we're going to keep you guys filled in. So thanks for watching. I hope this maybe inspires you guys to build your own feeder. Don't just necessarily go out and buy what the store has for you. Make sure that you get something and tweak it to what works for you. So thanks again, guys, for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.
North country, I'm living off the grid.
it.